Hello internet and happy Sunday. I just wanted to come and talk a little bit more about minimalism and my journey. The last time I updated you, I think was towards sometime in December, and that was the very beginning of my journey. Obviously, I've gone through my spending freeze now, and I have come back after Christmas and been doing some more things with it, so I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in on where I'm at and my thoughts so far. So the first thing I want to talk about is the term minimalism and why a lot of times people don't like to use it. So I think the idea when people hear the word minimalism is, again, minimal, little things, they think simplistic, but I like the way that some people put it and calling it living light. There is a YouTube channel called Light by Coco. I will link her down below. She is really great and I love her point of view on things, but she likes to call it living light, and I absolutely love that because that's what it feels like. It feels like life is lighter, and it doesn't necessarily feel minimal. It just feels good and carefree, and I really enjoy that aspect of it. The next thing I want to talk about is how minimalism has changed my mindset on things. So it used to be that I would go into my closet, I would say, all right, I need to clean out, get rid of things that I don't want, sell them, donate them, whatever. And I would go through and I'd pick out the things that I didn't like anymore. But there would just be items that would just sit in my closet, and every time I would go through, I wouldn't get rid of it, but I wasn't using it and I wasn't loving it. So I think a lot of bags, like I used to have so many bags, this huge bucket full, and now that bucket is not even close to full, isn't even halfway full, because I realized I don't need 7 tote bags. I'm only realistically ever going to use 1 or 2. So I think it's just that mindset of like, what do I really need? What do I really love? What do I really use? Same with jewelry, same with makeup. I used to be the girl who wanted all the makeup, all the nice makeup, the huge makeup collection so that I could impress everybody. But realistically, I've realized I don't even use half of what I own. I'm a girl of routine, and I wear the same, 5, not even 5, maybe 2 looks most days, and it's from the same palette and the same everything, and I don't need all that extra stuff. Like I said, same with jewelry. I only wear the same X amount of pieces, and those just sitting there for special occasions or just in case. And so I have completely changed my mindset. I've gotten rid of so many more things since the beginning, and it also changes how I shop. So that's my third point, is that when I shop, it's just different. Like, I don't want as much anymore because I know I don't need it, or it's just going to be a waste of money in the long run. And so the mindset of minimalism is completely different, but I am loving it so far. Another thing that has been kind of fascinating to me throughout this journey is the idea of one. You only need one this, one that, and making that one the best one because you only need one. Like, you only need one dainty necklace. Okay, then which dainty necklace are you gonna pick? You only need one good flannel, You only need one favorite phone case. There's just different things of one. You only need one, whatever it may be. And I think that's been interesting, kind of thinking about, what do I really only need one of? And it's kind of in a creative process and a spiritual, that sounds weird, process, but it's been emotional too, like not just in letting go of things, but it changes and translates to all aspects of your life. It's the material things that you don't realize have effect on your relationships and your schedule and your time and your money. And it's such a cool concept to really get into and really think about, kind of the psychological side of it, the way that people think about it and the way that it impacts the society that we're in. It's really interesting to me. Lastly, something that I have loved doing so far is selling my stuff. And I know that kind of sounds silly, but I have the app Poshmark, and I've been listing a lot of my clothes and shipping them to people all over the country, and I've really enjoyed it. It's fun for me to be able to get rid of something that I'm not using and know exactly where it's going and that that person's gonna get use out of it. And also it makes you some money back, so you're not just donating all this stuff that you spend a lot of money on. One thing that I have done though is I've set a date. So I listed all those clothes and I said I'm gonna sell them until this date, and whatever doesn't sell I'm taking and donating. So that way it's not just sitting around waiting to be sold. It's given a time period. Whatever I sell, whatever I don't, I don't. And I like that because when you give yourself that time period, you're not holding on to those things, they're not creating clutter, and you can really let go. So in this journey, I've found a lot more resources that I've loved. The Minimalists now have a podcast out that I will link below, as well as a few YouTube channels that I've enjoyed. Again, Light by Coco has been great. The Mommy Archives has a couple videos that I enjoy on minimalism. And I'm gonna list a couple more below. I found there's not a huge YouTube community. I mean, there are some who do organizing, and there are some who focus on minimalism, but the YouTube community is kind of lacking in minimal content, and I kind of want to talk about it. I want to get into it. I really enjoy it. I love watching videos on it. I love watching capsule wardrobes. I love watching how to pack light. I love watching the psychological side behind it. So I will list the resources that I found, and I hope that this channel can kind of become, again, more of a documentation of my journey and where I'm at, and create more cool videos about it. So the last thing that I'm doing as I'm starting my second month of 2016 is I'm starting another spending freeze from February 4th to March 4th. I'm gonna try to do it every other month from the 4th to the 4th. I don't know why, that's just, I did it from December 4th to January 4th, and then I had a month where I didn't do a spending freeze, and then I'm gonna try to do another one from February 4th to March 4th, which might be hard, but really creating that spending freeze has helped me in so many ways. I highly encourage you to try it as well. If you don't know what that is, I talked about it some in my last video that will also be linked down below. Alright guys, thank you for listening to me ramble on about minimalism. I hope you are inspired to at least try to clean out some of your things, or maybe if you love this idea, read more about it, check out more people talk about it. I love it so far, and it's been a really great experience. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye!